I'm April Kessler, and I'm an adjunct professor here at the iSchool. I actually have an undergrad in communications and advertising, and then I wanted to do more in marketing, so I got my MBA. And then while I was finishing up my MBA, a position came open at the Wichita Public Library in Kansas, where I'm from, and I was super excited to start doing marketing and public relations for the Wichita Public Library. So while doing my MBA, that's how I actually got into libraries for the first time. I was working at that library. I loved everyone there. I loved what I was doing. I was promoting libraries and literacy, and it was super fun. And I loved it, but I worked there for 4 years, and then I moved to Austin. And I left that position, and most libraries don't hire an MBA to do their marketing, they hire a librarian. And so I thought if I wanted to get back to libraries, either doing marketing or doing anything, I needed to get my library degree. And I started researching it and found out that this was one of the top 10 programs in the nation, and I thought that was a sign that I should go back to school, get my library degree, and start working in libraries again, because by then it had been a couple years and I really missed it. So that's how it happened. I'm an adjunct, so my full-time job is in business research and competitive intelligence, and I teach the competitive intelligence class. And so it's fun to have a night where I get to come and talk about what I do and teach students the joys of business research and what makes it so fun and interesting, because a lot of people, I think, come from the humanities and think that maybe business research is the last thing that they would want to do, and so I love trying to convince them that it is really fun to understand the business side of research and what companies need to know. And so, yeah, it's fun to teach people about a whole new side of information science that they maybe didn't even know existed. Competitive intelligence sounds really exciting, but the basics are understanding industries and markets, understanding competitors, and understanding your customers. So, my business is Bizology, and we work with private equity firms, venture capital firms, so it's kind of my background in that too. And so we help those kinds of firms determine who they're going to invest in. So they want to know, they're going to invest their money, what does that market look like? What's the growth? What are the trends? Who are the companies that are up and coming? And then that's the VC and the PE side and the VC side. And then on the other side of that are companies that are looking to grow or looking to find funding. And so we help those companies understand their markets, their competitors, their competition, in order to prepare a presentation for those investors to sell their company to them and make them want to invest. We also work with advertising agencies to help them pitch a new client. So when they're going in to tell this client, think Mad Men, you're going in and you're going to get the Coke account. That agency needs to go in understanding everything about the soft drink market. And so they need those kind of get smart packages of information. So that's what we help them do, is understand a whole industry really quickly so that they can win the client. So those are the kinds of things my company does. And then that's exactly the kind of things we teach in the class, is how you would focus on those aspects of industry, company, and competitor, customer, to really understand the market. If students are thinking, again, I like to convince people that they like business research, but you have to sign up for my class before I can give you the hard sell. So if you're worried about signing up for business research and you think I'm not going to like it, you just need curiosity. If you are curious and you like to dig into things and look things up and find the answer, if you're a good reference librarian, or if you think you'll be a good reference librarian, then you would like business research. And the cool thing about business research is, of course, there's corporate, that's what I do, but there's also a business librarian or a specialist usually in every public library. And so there's a lot of opportunity for business librarians in public libraries and university libraries and in the corporate world as well.